My name is Zenobia Bailey, and I'm from Seattle, Washington, originally, and I live in Harlem. I am a fiber artist and a cultural activist. Art to me is like a psychological encyclopedia. I go in and out of what art is depending on who I'm speaking to. So art is, it's kind of like a shapeshifter. I make art to stay sane, to be centered and be able to reflect on myself, my psychological state. You know, it's a psychological mapping of where I am, where I'm trying to go, and it's a way of expressing and growing. It's a way of growing. It's almost like going to a gym. You know, I create something, and if it really communicates where I am and where I'm trying to go, it's almost like a muscle that I got. It's kind of therapeutical, you know, to me. It's a way of identifying or becoming visible and communicating without having to verbally communicate, you know, who I am and what I'm about, and, you know, another language and all like that. It's an exploration. Africa has influenced my work in a very unconscious way. I don't really even think about, you know, trying to do anything with an African aesthetic to it. It just comes out that way. My undergraduate degree is in industrial design for mass production, and I didn't go into that field as a profession because of my strong African aesthetic. I really liked getting into the African mythology. I think that works more for me than the textiles itself, the storytelling and the songs and the fables and everything, because I think from those, that's where I get my textures and my stories and my philosophy and my direction. Some of Africa has a very contemporary, very traditional, but then within that tradition there's a lot of futuristic elements to the aesthetic. I have something I want to resolve, and that affects the work or the project that I'm working on. It's almost like a talisman or an amulet or a magic wand or something like that, or a magic carpet. You know, that's how I move with the pieces that I create, where I'm trying to get to. You know, this is serious business. It may look like, you know, some kind of decorative or surface design or something, but I'm trying to break out.